Hello everyone, UpwardNinja here, and today I am going to be reading you an article slash post that I saw on Reddit yesterday, and it really caught my attention. And it's about a guy who wanted to play the YouTube game, completely failed, and from that failure, he finally discovered that failure was the best thing for him on YouTube. So it goes a little bit like this. I'm just going to read you a quick synopsis, but I will definitely link the Reddit article itself slash Reddit post below. But it says, I've been posting with growth tips on a subreddit for a while, and the subreddit he's referring to is a subreddit by the name of New Tubers. So that's for guys and gals that just are getting their feet wet with the YouTube game, and they may need a little bit of extra help. And he wanted to provide a little bit of insight on how he learned the information that he is providing on that subreddit. And he has yet to grow a successful YouTube channel, but you do not have to be a success to give advice. This is an extreme example here, but I think if anyone has ever been to like a hood or a ghetto type environment, low income environment, where there's a high crime, you've seen that crackhead on the side of the street saying, don't be like me, or that drunk, if you're going to go less extreme here, on the side of the street, or maybe in your own household, unfortunately, or around town saying, don't be like me. You know, I live in Southern California, so there's a lot of those kind of guys. It's not even a hood area, but occasionally I'll see drunks walking around saying, definitely never try booze, don't try whiskey, don't try Four Loko. Or sometimes I'll see like a drug addict tweaker that will just speak into the ether about how he could have been something, but he decided to try drugs. But anyway, this guy says he's been making content since 2012 on multiple channels. And between his failure and the research he's put since those failures, the experience has taught him a valuable lesson that he is hopefully going to spread to the world, at least the YouTube world. And he started making content, like I said, in 2012, and he said this was the first experience where he decided to take YouTube seriously. And of course, he's using the term seriously very lightly, but we all got to start somewhere. He liked making Nintendo like video game remixes or stop motion animations, kind of just kid friendly content, I guess you could call it. And he just threw up stuff on YouTube, and this is where most content creators kind of decide to quit. They make YouTube content for, let's say, I don't know, even a year, maybe. I don't know, if that, a year, if that. Maybe they make content for, I mean, I've seen people make content for like a week, and then they didn't get their success, and they thought, oh, YouTube isn't for them. But anyway, this guy was just making just some lighthearted content, minimal editing. Just think like 2006 YouTube. Of course, that was a different era, but people they would play a video game, they'd throw a clip online, kind of just testing out YouTube. It would get hundreds of thousands of views, or thousands of views at least, because there weren't that many people editing, uploading content on the website. And after 4 years, he received about 120 subscribers, and only got about, and this is going to be a shocker here, it might be a little bit discouraging, but he only got like 5 views per video. So he decided to actually kill that channel off and go for a more strategic growth. What's the word I'm looking for here? Strategic growth strategy. Sounds like some like tactical stuff here. But anyway, he started the second channel, which was also a gaming channel. And he went with the idea of, I call it the Hail Mary YouTubers. You know, without the religious context, it's the YouTuber that kind of just posts content and hopes for that success. He prays for that viral every day, right? He thinks, this is going to be my big break. And if I don't get a viral based off of typically very, very unethical means, like clickbait or using somebody else's name in the title that's not there. I guess that's all under the same umbrella of clickbait. But you guys get what I'm saying here. And that is going to be a little preview for my next video that I'll probably do, is the different types of YouTuber. This subreddit that I visited 2 months after killing his previous channel, which was weird because if you have two channels that are the exact same topic, why would you kill off the first channel because it wasn't successful? Like I said before, it goes back to the Hail Mary YouTuber, right? If they don't get 500,000 subscribers in 1 month, they're quitting. So he actually had a lot more knowledge this time, though, thankfully. He knew certain trends on YouTube. He goes on about Let's Plays. It allows you to kind of play the game organically, but at the same time, cut up your videos into several different posts. So let's say he sat down for a 5-hour gaming session, right? And no one's going to want to sit there and watch a 5-hour video. We all know that from experience. But people are willing to watch maybe a 20-minute video. And this will allow them to get a sense of the game and get to know you personally. But at the same time, it allows them to interact with you because maybe they've had similar experiences playing this game if they actually own it. I know in around that time, 2012, I was heavy into video games myself. So if I saw somebody do something cool on Call of Duty, I would say, hey, I did that too. That's cool. So boom, you have your audience interaction down. You have he's just checking all the boxes here. And I don't know if he did this intentionally or not, but that was a great strategy. But as you know, I may have said it in the beginning, but this channel eventually died too. But he learned a very valuable lesson. It was just a complete mess of things that he enjoyed, but it really had no focus. It was really just kind of not under a schedule. He didn't have much audience interaction. He didn't really brand his channel, right? But the second channel, he knew exactly what he wanted to do. You know, video games only, a certain genre of video games too. You know, he only played shooters. I don't know if I mentioned that in before, but he really locked down and decided what he needed to do with that channel. And yes, it was still a failure because he started that channel 2 months after the previous channel was killed. Mind you, that was 4 years from its original start date. So we're talking, which was 2012. We're talking 2016. By that point, the YouTube ship has already sailed. But he had the right idea. So what we're both trying to do is give you the tools to be a successful YouTuber, though we do not have a successful YouTube channel ourselves. So we're almost having you as our disciples, our little experiments here. So if anyone wants to try out any of the tips that I've given or he's given, maybe you want to stick around for a little bit and hear my types of YouTubers video that will probably be out tomorrow. That sounds great. And here's 3 quick tips on how to make a successful YouTube channel based off of my 1 day of studying here on that subreddit. So it seems like the top 3 things are obviously putting effort into the content. So that means obvious editing your videos. That means script writing. Ironically, this video is unscripted, raw and uncut, but at the same time, it is great. The second thing is a audience engagement. That means obviously responding to comments, actually caring about the opinions of your audience. And the third and final thing has to be consistency. A lot of YouTubers kind of take for granted some success and they don't really follow up with that, and then their channel becomes, you've heard this word once by the great Rice Gum, and I'm going to say it here, your channel becomes irrelevant, which is probably the worst thing a YouTuber could experience in their YouTube career. So I think that's enough of me rambling. maybe if you guys want to let me know what your channels are, I will check them out. Stick around on this channel. I'm not going to plug any social medias or anything like that, because that is one of the worst things that you could do for your YouTube channel, especially if you don't have an established following. Seems like you're just in it for branding, for views, whatever. So no social medias will be plugged in this one. And unfortunately, I have been plugging social medias because I know somebody will say, "Hey, you've done it in the past." I'm just gonna nip that in the bud now and say, yes, I wanted audience engagement amongst multiple platforms. That doesn't mean that I don't care about the YouTube family. That just means that I guess you would say I was trying to get it on all ends, and unfortunately, that's not how the YouTube game works. So I think we need to pull it in, have a tight knit family on YouTube, and as of now, just forget about the Twitter, forget about the Instagram, the Steam. Take it one step at a time. So, Upward Ninja signing out. I'm gonna be that YouTube guide guy that everyone hates on YouTube. That's annoying you constantly, but it's what I love to do. I love helping people, and I love putting out good, clean information, and hoping to see people succeed from the good, clean information that I give. So, as of today, December 7th, 2018, I am signing out for the day.